Welcome back to part 100. No, just joking. Part 9 of It's Time for a New Look, where I paint my Harley and get rid of the god-awful paint job I had on there and replace it with something, well, hopefully half decent. I actually did an intro probably a few days ago, and being the clever bugger I am, I deleted it by accident. So I thought, well, I better go out and do another one. I went to edit the video and had no intro. So anyway, part 9, it's all about the progress on my Harley. So have a look if you're interested, see if you like it. Comment. If you don't like it, comment. It's all good. And thanks to all my awesome subscribers. And if you can, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, which is down there somewhere. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Here's a little progress update for you. You can see I've done the red tips on the flames now. And I've done a little burning police car. Brought the barbed wire down from up above. You've seen her, you've seen the anonymous mask, there's the barbed wire. You can see there's a bit there I've got to repair tomorrow when I pulled the pinstriping tape. It just took a bit off, but that's nothing. Take me 2 seconds to fix that. So I've done the red tips on the flames. And swing around to the other side. And I've done that guy, finished him. A little bit of smoke and the barbed wire. So it basically ties it in. What I'm going to do tomorrow too is add a little bit more the red through the tips here, because it's a bit darker on the top than it is on the side there, that side. So I'm on home straight with the back guard here. So she's looking good. I'm feeling pretty happy with that. So I'll keep getting my fingers in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'll go over the tank next. Once I finish the back garden, you can see I pulled a bit of the paint off when I first unmasked this a while back. So I'll do what I did with the back guard. I'll mask it up and I'll repair that and do all these red on the ends. And I'm wondering whether I should bring a little bit of barbed wire into the tank as well. Well, I've jumped ahead again. I've added a little bit of the barbed wire. Because I put it on the back guard, I just thought I'd add a little bit to the tank and to the other parts, kind of to blend it all together. So I've done that. Got the shroud, the center shroud, which will come down here. That'll probably cover a little bit of that, but that's fine. And I've got the front guard, which I'm going to start. And I've had to re-sand a little bit of it, but I'm going to cover up the wizard and the owl and the purple flames. I'm just thinking of doing maybe a line of skulls which will match the tank. I was thinking about anyway a chemtrail plane spraying its chemtrails, but I want the chemtrails to come down and kind of twist into a DNA strand and then into barbed wire. Something like that anyway. That's the idea. And I've got to mask it all up to, cover the flames so I can do all the in-between bits. But also, as you can see here, there's a couple of tips that are a bit rough that I've pulled paint off when I've unmasked it before. Not a problem. I'm doing the, like on the back guard here, I've done the red tips on the flames. So it tapers from yellow to orange to red. And I'll kind of do that on the whole thing, the tank included. I've got only a small amount of the red candy left, so I've basically got to stretch it out. But I was thinking of using the red candy on the tank, and if I don't have enough to do the front guard, worst case scenario, that's fine, because you kind of imagine the first part of the flames being hotter anyway. It'll look good in the end anyway, but I'll try and stretch the red out so I can do the front guard, the tank, and of course on my shelf I've got the 2 side covers there. So there's today, oh, finger in the way, there's today's mission, front guard. Today's mission, if I choose to accept it, is to mainly work on these, the side covers. I checked out the side covers the other day on the Harley, and I made a boo-boo. This flame should have been up here. So what I've done is I've created, with a pinstriping tape and a masking tape, another flame. I'll just run a bit of barbed wire through the centre, maybe a skull here. So not a problem, I'll fix that. I'm running low on the candy thinners and the red candy. So, well, this one I've got to do some sort of artwork here, and I've got to do all the tips of the flames in red. With this, you can see I've already done that with this front guard. I've gone to red. And I've got, as I showed you before, got all that done. But what I was thinking is just doing a little bit of dark area here, like a bit of shade under where the flames are. And that'll be that. That's more or less done. So there's mainly these 2 to do. Got to think up something for there. Same with the tank. She's more or less done. I've gone down to the red tips. Got the barbed wire. So that's cool. I'm just wondering whether I should get a little bit of the white of the skulls and take it up into that little gap or not. I'm not sure yet. Jury's out. So yeah, red tips on the flames. Down here I notice there's still a little bit of purple from the old paint job showing there, so I'm going to have to just go around very carefully and spot that up with black, and that'll be, finger in the way, yep, and that'll be pretty much job done after the side covers. I showed you the rear guard just before, done all the red tips on the flames as well, done the barbed wire, the smoke coming off the police car, woohoo, and I'm happy with that, so that's cool. And what I'm going to do, instead of using a spray gun, normally I would use the spray gun there, I'm going to, with this one, use this U-Pole clear coat, but I've got to get another can. I think that cost me around 40 something, 45 with change, might be a bit cheaper. So I'll grab another one of those, and I think 2 cans of this, excuse my dirty floor, I reckon 2 cans of this should be ample for all of this. I have used cans before. It's a fairly new thing for me. I've always preferred to spray clear off from a gun. But I was pretty impressed with how the job turned out using that. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. I've got another job coming in soon in the next couple of weeks. So I really want to just get this job done and dusted and get my poor old bike back together. I might even take it for a spin once she's all done. I might bring you guys along too. Anyway, to get on to today's mission. Alrighty, you can see a little bit of shading around the skull under the flames. Just a little bit of shading to make it look more like the skulls are behind the flames. So I've done that, done the red tips on the flames, and I've just done the side covers. So done the red tips on those, did the extra flame there, this thing. So what I've got to do now is a bit of artwork here. I've blacked everything out so there's no purple. So a bit of artwork there, and I'm thinking on this one, a little bit of barbed wire going through there and a couple of skulls there, just to sort of blend it all through. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. So after I've done the art on these two, then basically I'll just do the clear coating, so that'll be in a couple of days. It's a long weekend at the moment, all the shops are shut, so I really need to get some more clear coat. So as soon as I manage to get to the shops and get that and finish the bits of art, she's a done deal, so I can clear the whole thing and it's finished. Well, I'm going to end the video there. The next video, the last part, will be part 10, and that's basically just doing the side covers of my bike and clear coating it once I've got the clear coat. So get that done and dusted, and then I can start the next job if that comes in. But I do have a trip to the Maritime Museum planned in Fremantle, and I was thinking of going back to the old brickworks. I've done a couple of 2 videos on that before, so I might wait till it's a really gloomy day or rainy day and take a look. But if there's any suggestions, anything you'd like to see me do, or places you want me to go and investigate, drop it down in the comments. But until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and to hit the subscribe button, and much appreciated. I appreciate all your comments and everything. So until then, ciao. Hey girls, what do you know, eh? What are you doing? Say hello to the camera. Say hello. That means hello or goodbye. One of the two.